Today on The Nation Speaks, President Biden pushes police reform to root out systemic racism. But does the data support the charge? We get answers from former New York City Police Commissioner Bernie Kerik and Professor Wilfred Reilly, who studies exactly this question.
The chances of you being shot and killed in the United States as an unarmed male, unarmed black male, is like 0.00018. That is far from systemic.
Mr. Floyd was killed because he was a black man. There's no evidence of that whatsoever. Again, in a typical year, 70+% of those killed by police are white or Hispanic. The way this is flipped by activists tends to be, well, the entire system must be racist then. And again, we don't see much evidence of that.
Do you think it's okay for protests to sometimes be violent? That's what we asked this week in America Q&A.
Our Declaration of Independence was, no, we're going to defend ourselves with violence if necessary. And so I think that's always something that can be like the last resort.
Violence never solves anything because the problem still remains.
4 female high school athletes in Connecticut will continue their fight to keep biological boys out of girls' sports. Their lawyer, Christiana Holcomb, tells us all about it.
These are male athletes who never made it to a state championship in the boys category, but when they walked onto the girls field, started winning those state championship titles.
And their case highlights the growing tension between transgender activists and feminist groups. Lauren Adams from the Women's Liberation Front explains.
We feel that it's inappropriate to pretend that sex isn't real or pretend that we don't know what a woman is.
Finally, what's it like to be a juror on a high-profile murder case? Today, you'll find out from a former juror, Nisha Smith, and crime journalist and author, Diane Diamond.
We have no idea the impact that they carry on. And Nisha, I bet after it was over, you probably had a good cry, right?
For sure. And to this day, just like you said, I never have forgotten his name. I've never forgotten her name. I've never forgotten the car she drove.
Be sure to watch the entire episode now on epochtv.com, a new completely censorship-free premium subscription platform brought to you by the Epoch Times. See you there.